Hey guys, now I want to talk about my Lego video games again today. Right, the other week, I am really proud, happy happy with the fact that I've got the platinum trophy for Star Wars 3 and Batman 2. Now, for the for these two games, I raged quit for a little while, and the reason why for that is because as I've said about my nitpicks in Lego video games in the levels, like when you say that it's hard to go forward if it's not exactly clear. Now, for me, for these two games, there were situations in the hub worlds. Now, with Batman 2, I had to find the rest of the vehicles. But the one that I was really struggling to find was Catwoman's motorbike. Now, you can put a marker on to show where to go, right? Other games do this. So if you're struggling on finding your path, you can look on the map and, it can show you where to go. So when I did that to find Catwoman's motorbike, it wasn't showing exactly where it should be. Now, Catwoman's motorbike was in between two buildings, right? But the marker was showing directly on top of a building. And now I was just like thinking, what the fuck? What the flying fuck? Okay, I am so close to getting the platinum trophy because all I needed was 5 trophies. That's all I needed, 5. And I got them like that. I got all of them like that after when I found Catwoman's motorbike, which took me about 15 minutes. I was looking nearly every single place you could find that was accessible. And when I did find, it was like, this is nowhere near where the marker was showing. Okay? Now, like as I said in my Nitpicks video, I hope that TT Games can rectify that sort of problem and make it better. If you're doing games with any maps and you can put markers on it, make it better with the fact that you can actually go where you need to go. So now, after finally getting Catwoman's motorbike and finding the rest of the vehicles, getting that last gold brick, getting that platinum trophy, I was really happy. Now, for Star Wars 3, I only had one thing left to do. One thing. Okay? You have space missions. Okay? You got your ship and the enemy's ship. Okay? Which is called the Invisible Hand. Now, I believe the game is based on the Clone Wars TV series, which I never watched. I never watched it. I never got around to it. So there are a lot of characters in there that I have absolutely no idea who they are. But I know for a fact that this series is in between episodes 1 and episode 3. Episodes 2 and 3. So there was one space mission on the Rishi moon that you have to destroy these certain objects, okay? And you get gold bricks. Every single planet system you go to, there is a space mission where you have to destroy certain objects, and it doesn't really. I do apologize about that. I've got YouTube going on right now with Decker Shadow and that long-haired creepy guy. So anyway, the Rishi Moon space mission really pissed me off, right? Because you have to kill these creatures, but you only can use a certain type of ship that's got a rapid fire function. And the reason why this made me rage quit is because of the sheer difficulty of it. I mean, I know that games, need to have a heighten the difficulty a little bit to give a challenge. And I like a challenge, I do, but don't give a difficulty spike like that. I mean, I absolutely lost count how many times I tried that mission. So I stopped playing it for about 3 months just because of this one mission. Just this one space mission. I mean, I collected everything else. So I had to do what I would normally do when I struggle on things, is go on YouTube and see if anyone has uploaded a video and see how they did it. And the video I watched, this guy did exactly the same thing as I did, but he did it in one go. And then when I finally got it, I just felt like I just had a huge weight taken off my shoulders. Just one huge weight. And then when I got that last gold brick, and then hearing that ping for the platinum, I was like, finally, I did it! Finally! So, as Batman 2 and Star Wars 3, I finally got the platinum trophies for those. And so now I'm playing my Marvel games, Superhero and Avengers. Now, I know that in these games, when you got gold bricks, you have a lot. You have quite a lot to collect. But in in Avengers, there are 250 gold bricks in the hub world alone. In total, 250 gold bricks, right? And you got multiple hubs where we can go. The main place where you are is in Manhattan, and in Manhattan alone, there's 140. Okay, now I went through all the other places like Slovakia, DC, the Burton Farm, because the game follows the Avengers movies. In all the other places, like DC and Slovakia, stuff like that, they got, 7, 8 gold bricks max. And I was able to get them very, very quickly. Especially after when I collected enough characters for, specific things to do. Now, when I went back to Manhattan to collect the rest, I think it took me, an hour and a half? To get the rest of them, because when I went back, I had 60 collected at that point, and I didn't want to stop until I got all of them. So it took me about an hour and a half, just the gold bricks alone. I mean, I collected everything else, all the characters in the hub world. I got them all, vehicles, you name it. I got them all. Now, As I say, I love these games, and I do. I love them. But I really wish that sometimes that TT Games wouldn't put so many of these gold bricks in the hub worlds to collect. It shouldn't take that long. It really shouldn't, because I was actually starting to get bored, and I didn't want to get bored. Now, after when I finally got that last gold brick in the Manhattan hub world, I just thought, thank fuck. Because at that point, I was bored. I was. So now I'm getting close to 100% on Avengers as well. Now, and for superheroes, yeah, I am very close to getting the platinum for this one as well. So right now, I'm on 74.5% complete. Because now, all I have to do in the hub world is just rescue Stan Lee. Now, there's one Stan Lee in peril, right, where you find him, he's at a vending machine, and he says, this drink tastes funny, and then he himself turns into a Hulk. Obviously, we're still with his face and stuff like that. And what you have to do is just like, beat him down until he changes back. So I was like, okay, I've done that. What's next? I mean, it's not nothing's happening. It's not saying you've rescued Stan Lee. I'm just like, okay, I'll go and redo a level, and then I'll come back and do it again. And that's exactly what I did. Nothing happened. So now right now, I have just done it. I just did it a couple of minutes ago, and went to Stan Lee at that vending machine. Drink tastes funny. Turn into Stan Hulk, and I beat him down. And now it says I rescued him. I was like, really? Now you say it? When I did it twice last night and nothing happened? Now, once again, please, TT Games, please sort this thing out. This was really annoying. I don't like getting annoyed at these games. I love these games. I don't want anything to get annoyed by these games. I don't want anything in these games to annoy me. Now, whatever game you release next, then if it interests me, I'll buy it. I hope I don't have to go through those sort of things again. And hopefully, maybe one day you can make games that I suggested to you before. Jaws, Alien, Predator, maybe Aliens versus Predator, or just the other day I thought Lego Matrix. And I think that will be something. So, TT Games, please, can you sort this thing out? Don't put too much stuff in the hub worlds to collect, and make sure that if you have to rescue someone, make sure that when I do rescue him, it says I do, and not having to redo it again redo it again. Now, I'm gonna go get back to Marvel superheroes, and I hope you guys have a fantastic night, and take care.